27th of May, so 3 days later than when I couldn't find the queen in that box over there. Well, let's see if there's a queen in there today. We might have time to look at this one, the swarm box. That one had a queen, okay. Well, that one I moved. They might have abandoned their queen cell there and all flown back over there. Pollen going in there, okay. Right. I think I might start today going through these boxes. That's the one that struggled, well, didn't struggle, but got through the winter on an incredibly small amount of bees. And I think it's time to put them in a brood box. And there are 2 brood boxes here. There's a brood box and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supers there, so that's not really quite what we want for a swarm. Around the other side, well, this is settling in now. That's got a new queen by the looks of things. Plenty of pollen going in. That had the one frame left in. This one is either being looks like that might have bees in as well. Is that pollen going in? Yeah, that's pollen going in. This has got bees in now. Oh, something doesn't look very good with that box, so what's happened here? This one's alright, but that looks pretty grim. Wonder why. I suppose they could have transferred from that box down to the bottom box themselves. Certainly be a more attractive box, that bottom box, for them. Well, we'll have a look. We'll open things up and have a look. But that one, oh, a bee going in. Oh, that's all bad. Pile of dead bees at the entrance. Alright, before I go down the other end and start messing with those boxes, I'm going to have a quick look at this one, because it should go. Should be ready and it should go. Alright, well, when the queen lays, she lays alright. And there are several frames laid up like that, but they do not like this wax. They're taking a long time. They won't touch this wax. Taking a long time to draw it out. And I mean, they started on that one there. But I think it's only when it's really hot that will they do it. So, still a bit time to go yet, really. I'm going to put the feeder back on and keep feeding them, and we'll just have to be patient and let these bees hatch out. And I haven't seen the queen today, but she's there, plenty of eggs on one of the other frames. Right, well, we've got bees in here. Let's see how far down they go. This is a super on top of 2 brood boxes. Well, there are several frames of cat brood in here, so they got themselves quite well established. The question is, should I take the box off and look in the bottom box and switch the entrance around, because I want to fly to the south. I don't like flying to the north. And set them up in a more regular way. I'm actually making some honey in that super. You'll see how heavy it is. Well, this hive just felt a bit as I was separating it from the other box. It just useless now. So I'm going to transfer the bees into this box. I put another floor on. Look at that lot. That's what mice do in the winter when the bees die out. There's the queen on the side of the old box. There she goes. Where's she gone now? On the side of this frame, maybe. There she is. So let's pop her in the box down below. Go on, old girl. Go on, there you go. There you go. Alright, well that's good. We know where the queen is. So we can put a queen excluder on. And put that super back on that they were putting some honey in. And that's their job really for the rest of the year. It's a swarm, so they're not going to be sold. We don't really know for sure where that queen's come from or how old she is or anything about her really, although she looked okay. So I'm going to put the super on and probably one of those supers on as well, and let's hope for a little bit of honey from them by I don't know, maybe the first week of September. Right, well this box has a lot of bees in it, and bees on covering lots of the frames, but there's no eggs or brood, and the bees have been in this box quite a long time now, so I think they're queenless, and I don't think they're going to, without some help, they're going to be anything but queenless. So I think I need to put a frame of brood in there for them so they can make themselves a queen. So that's what to do with these, I think. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Plenty of eggs on that side for them to make queen cells with. So I'll pop that frame in the middle, take one out, pop that one in the middle, and leave it, see what happens. Now this one we know more about, because we know we left the frame in early in the year after taking the queen away. So look at that one next. Alright, well, I'll leave this one for another week. They're not very happy. They don't have a laying queen at the moment, so not quite sure why, but we'll give them one more week to see if they sort that out. They might just not have had the right kind of mating weather that a virgin queen needs, or they've lost the queen, she hasn't got back. They're not very happy, but they didn't sting me, so they're not that bad. They just don't, they're a bit grumpy because they haven't got a laying queen, although I see the pollen going in there, so they think they're going to get one soon. So anyway, we'll leave it a few more days. Let's have a look in the polybox. I might take the feeder off this polybox actually, because it could be used somewhere else. There's no eggs and brood in the top box of these two boxes, so the queen's still been very slow to get going, and but I'm taking the feeder off. They can feed themselves now. sooner or later I'm sure they will expand enough to be in the top box. In here there's a queen cell I bought from the city. So not really many bees in here. Let's see what they've done. The queen cell hatched out, and that queen cell got torn down. So there was a queen at one stage, but wherever she is, she's not in this box. And there's a few sad bees left here. So this box can be just taken away and kept in reserve, ready for a swarm or something. Oh, this box has got a laying queen. Eggs, fresh eggs all in here. Possible to see them really, but they're there. And yeah, she's been laying for a few days. The dead bees I saw earlier on were all drones. So, all drones at the entrance of that poly box that I removed. Now, whether the queen from that poly box got into this box, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought that I think there were too many bees in here for that to be the case, but don't know. Anyway, one more box with a swarm. Right, this poly box had a queen cell that came from the countryside. And they were my bees that went out to the countryside last summer. And we split them earlier in the year, and this is the backup box in case the queen cell we left behind doesn't make a queen. So let's have a look at this one. It looks as though we could have a queen in there. Yep, eggs. Eggs, only just laying eggs. So give them a week or two, let them build up a bit more, and then we can get them out of this box. Maybe even take them back to the countryside if they're needed there. Right, well, we know a bit more about these boxes now. One at the end's got a laying queen. Next one's had a frame of brood put in. This one hasn't got a laying queen. That one's got the runt queen. Both of these two have got laying queens, and that's all empty kit. So for the time being, a bit more salted than it was. Right, last job before I leave. I'm going to look in this hive, see whether I lost the queen 3 days ago. Let's have a look. Right, well, there are eggs on more than one frame, so she's there. In fact, I did see her briefly. She's quite dark and quite small. No wonder she's hard to spot. So next job is to mark her, keep feeding her. She's laying very well, and they're making the wax well, so they won't have to be here for very long before they can go on to their own home.